So some of our kids need a little more help before they go to the safe place because their bodies are so active. Y'all know those kids? Yeah, so we've got something called the Active Calming Center. Does anybody in here have an Active Calming Center? Have you found it to be helpful? Yes. And so this is just something that we've put together to give them some activities to do, and they start really active. And as we move down the chain, it gets more and more calm. So it's preparing their body and organizing them to get ready to go to the safe place. So they start over here with stomp it out. Now it's up here, but one is on the floor. There's feet on it, so it shows them where to stand, and they can stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp. Then step number 2 is push the wall. So they're going to take 2 hands and push as hard as they can. In some places I've seen where they've got the mat on the wall and then they have adult hands over it, so the adult or beside it, so the adult can push with the child. You can do that too. Number 3 is flex it out, and I love this one because what this one does is it has the band that's attached through this loop, attached to the mat, so they can't pull it off. And they can stand there, and they can stretch and pull as hard as they want to, and it's not going anywhere. So it gives them a way to really move those big muscles in their body. So that's number 3. Number 4 is count it out. So these are stars, and you do get a set of replacement stars in there in case you lose one. But this is attached with industrial strength Velcro. So when they pull it off, it's hard to pull. They can't just reach up and grab it and it's going to fall off. They really have to pull it off. And it's also kind of like a put-in task. So this is helpful for kids, especially that have autism. You can pull it and put it in. So it gives them a place to put it in. And so they do all 10 of these. Then they move to step number 5, which is trace the rainbow. So they're going to start here, and it shows them where to start with their finger, and this is textured. So they're going to go across, which is crossing the midline, and they're going left to right. So they're going left to right over here. When they get to the heart, they pull it off, and it shows them where to come back. They stick it here. They trace across, pull this one off. It matches here. And they go all the way down. Isn't that cool? Then we have a work task, and what we know about work tasks is that they are very calming, especially for children with ASD, or autism spectrum disorder, and it helps to organize them. So this, again, is a box that has a hole in it. You're going to pull these off and put it in. Pull them off and put it in. But do you see how we move from really active, and now we're coming down and we're calming the body down? Yeah? Then step 7 is yoga. So there's 4. Oh, and this one also has some replacement hearts. You get a whole pack of replacement hearts in there too, in case you lose one of these. There's 4 yoga poses, so we encourage them to do all 4. And as they do one, they pull it off, and then they put it in. And then they'll go to the next one, pull it off, put it in, until they've done all 4. Then we come down here, and now we're going to take some deep breaths. So here we're going to pull this first one off. They smell the flower, blow the pinwheel, and then they put it in the little loop at the bottom. And there's the little loops and the Velcro that'll hold it into the bottom. And now once I've taken some deep breaths, I'm ready to go to the safe place. And this signage is consistent for the ones that we have in the safe place. So this is just something that you can put in your room before they go to the safe place for the ones who are super active. And those of you who have said that have done this have found it really to be helpful.